I gotta focus up. Focus up. Rock and roll. Hello? Jesus Christ! I'm so tired of getting the shit scared out of me. Where'd you go? I don't like it. Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, son of a bitch. You. Okay. Let's do this. Welcome back. I am a friendly pest, and this is Into the Radius. I'm playing on an Oculus Quest 2, streaming the game from my PC over Airlink, and today is a special day. Today I'm going to try to buy a shotgun loadout, and then go try it out on some more challenging areas and see how it goes. So this could go really well or really bad, and I'm going to learn some stuff, and we'll see what happens. If you want to skip me picking missions and buying gear, this timestamp here will allow you to jump to the point where I'm just leaving the base. Otherwise, I got a lot of work to do, so I'm going to get started. Well, I didn't even know I had that in there. I have no idea where that came from. Let's see. I'm going to leave all this stuff just kind of haphazard around, which is not great, right? But we'll leave this in here by my Mosin Nagant, which is my go-to fun right perfect. It's put away exactly where I wanted it. And I'm going to need to take this with me. So it kind of needs fixed up and reloaded, but we'll handle that after we go shopping, because I'm anxious to go shopping. I've only used like the kind of junk shotguns you find in the wild, so this will be interesting to spend some big bucks and get a good one and see how it goes. And I don't know what to expect because I don't research things before I waste money trying them. So that'll be fun. So, let's look. What category would they be under, right? It's not under that, though those look fun. It's not under that. Not under that. Did I miss a shotgun tab? I know you can buy shotguns. Not there. Not there, though that thing looks awesome. 12 by 70, because 12 gauge, and that maybe that's like 70 pellets or something, I don't know. Okay. Which one, though? Ooh, the good one. The decent one. I told you today was going to be a special day. That thing probably uses magazines. That's probably... Yeah, it does. Okay. Probably doesn't come with one. So... Oh, Lord, this is an expensive day. So... What do we have here? Slugs. And buckshot. It doesn't really say what the difference is going to be, does it? Okay. This is going to be an interesting day. Ooh, it's an expensive day. Ooh, it's an expensive day. Look at this. Look at this. Could that be my thumbnail? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe we'll organize it and do a picture later. I'm excited to try this. This is going to be awesome. And like, I could go to the firing range and try this, right? I absolutely could do that. I'm not going to. So it's got a dovetail mount, which probably means I need to upgrade it if I want to put a proper laser sight on it. So let's look at scopes. So USSR attachments, that's probably what goes on the dovetail. Ooh, a grenade launcher. Oh my goodness, that's another day. That's another day. See, that goes on a dovetail. I kind of want a laser sight, so I'm going to need a rail B or rail S attachment. See what I mean? And that means, so let's see if I can upgrade this thing to have a rail B or rail S attachment. Oh yes. Rail B, 30% recoil. Oh, I can only do one of these at a time? Is that what this is? I don't really understand. We're gonna start with the rail. I'm gonna need to spend a couple runs not spending money. Oh yes. So now it's got the B rail. Let's add this. Oh, I'm spending all the money. I'm spending all the money. This is gonna be awesome. If this thing sucks, I'm gonna have like $11,000 or $12,000 invested in a weapon that I don't care for, which is exactly how I like to play games. Like, I could go to the firing range, pull this thing out, play with it, see if I like it. That would be too easy. There's no risk in it. It's no fun. I'm using slugs anyway. We'll go ahead and decrease the spread. Hell yeah. I'm excited about this one. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So we got an extra. I don't plan on putting optics on it. So we got 2 rail Bs. I think I want to put a flashlight. Can I do that? So I don't want a green dot. Red dot. Oh my. Run out of money before I get this sucker set up. Okay. So, dressing mode. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Here's our picture. Here's our picture for the episode. That's gonna be nice. Okay. Let's see what happens. There's the flashlight. That's the safety. How do I turn on the laser sight? We could take the laser sight off the AK because it's also a B rail. And see if it works. It does. So the issue must be somehow with this laser sight. Red dot pointer. It's a red dot. So the problem is I'm an idiot. Okay, now that we've settled that. This is okay. I wasted some money on that. All right, let's go have some fun. So we've got a couple missions in progress. Which I've got that crystal. There's one out there. There's one out there. I'm trying to get in my head where that is. I'm a little confused by that. The entrance is there, okay. I know where that is. That might be doable. It's pretty dang ambitious though, so let's see if we can add something that's reasonable. A paparazzi mission, I don't think so. I don't want to carry the extra. Kill monsters in a designated area. We could probably do that on the way there. I'm a little disoriented for some reason. We'll take it. find a sample container that'll be out there. We'll take it to, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. That's a ton. And I've spent so much money, and I can't believe I didn't read that well enough. Like, oh well. It's okay. Alright, for everyone rejoining me, I have selected a whole pile of dangerous missions. This is my new shotgun. It has an attachment, flashlight, and laser sight, which I had to take the laser sight off my AK because I accidentally bought a red dot because I didn't read the instructions completely, which is what I do. We're going to go out and we're going to try this thing. Don't have enough ammo to do all the missions that I have collected, and I think I'm starting in the dark. But we're going to go out and have some fun. Try out this new gear, try to make some money, because it's going to be like a month of playing to recover the money I've spent on this shotgun. I hope I like it. And by a month of playing, I mean that because I usually only play this game, say, an hour a week, because I use it entirely for videos. Not that I don't enjoy it. I do enjoy it a lot. But I don't play unless I'm recording. Hence why it'll take me so long to recover my money. A lot of this should be clear. So we're going to move kind of aggressively to get started, because I just did my Mosin Nagant fun run and kind of cleared all this stuff. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited about this shotgun. I'm a little concerned about the ammo count. Like, I'm going to have to use the pistol quite a bit. But the goal is actually hoping that the shotgun is better against the heavier enemies. We'll see. I don't know. I am going to have to be careful with my shots, because 5 shots a magazine is kind of ridiculous. And I'll probably shoot the first thing I see with it. First thing I see up close, just to get a feel for it. Like, I need to learn the weapon before I attempt to take it into a dangerous situation. And I'm not sure if the safety's on right now. And if you can't even tell if the safety's on with your weapon, probably shouldn't be using your weapon. You know what I mean? Right now, I can't tell. So, we'll figure it out. We're gonna have fun. It'll be a good run. It looked like that township tale video I did had quite a bit of engagement. So, to anyone that watched that, thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice to put out a video and see it do better than 20 views. That's a good feeling. Hopefully, as I learn more about that game, I'll keep making videos for it. Surprise. By the way, safety is evidently off. Killed him in one shot, but that's no mean feat, right? Sounded really good. Sounded great. Okay. I've got a mission up there. Yes, up there. Kill the enemies. Let's see. I see an armored enemy up there. Looks like he's just a walker. I've got slugs in the shotgun, and I've got AP rounds in the pistol. So, over here, my friend. Oh, wow. We're about to have some fun. Shit. Well, this is real bad. No. No, 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 no. Jeez. I'm getting my ass kicked. Learning this new weapon. Dang. Getting lit up. I can't see the... Are they gonna advance on me or stay out there? Let's find out. Three shots for one. That's not gonna... This ain't gonna fly. Like, this thing's really cool. And I will say, so far, I think it's super fun. I think it's gonna get me killed on a hard mission. I think with my AK, I probably would not have struggled too much with all that. Did I get everything? Looks like the mission's clear. Operation cleanup is done. And that one paid the best, so good job there. That's showing 0 of 3 because I've already got one of them back at base. So, come on, map. Can I see the map? Yeah. I need to go to the village next. I'll go to this entrance over here, even though I never use it. And we'll move on. But early impressions. Shotgun's really cool. In a medium long range open ground firefight, it's just exactly what you would expect it to be, though. It's not gonna save your ass. It just doesn't have the ammo capacity. Like, if it had a good 25 round drum on it, you know what I mean? That'd be a little different. But because it goes dry in 5 shots, like, maybe I missed with one of those shots. They're either 2 to 3 shots to put those guys down, it looks like, feels like. And maybe the slug's not as good as the buckshot. Maybe that was a range thing. Maybe I'll do better with the buckshot. I got a lot of learning to do here. But, man, if you got a couple mobs, you're gonna get in trouble real quick. Where is that thing? Is it there? Yeah. Trying not to get zotted. Super dangerous route. Okay. Well, it's going to be a fun run, I think. I don't know that I'm going to make it, but it's going to be a fun run. Alright. Quick safety check. We are okay. One of them boys out on the road. I'm here. No. I thought I had a mission here. They're all up in the factory. So, this is going to be kind of a pointless engagement. I could cut that way to get to the factory safer. That's the smart move. Let's do that. Let's do that. I thought about making an second, like, extra video for a reaction to the Xbox showcases, because I did watch both of those in their entirety. But I'm also going to talk about it some here. I thought they were really good. I see quite a bit of discourse online, but that's the only thing you'll ever see online is discourse. Ooh. And I sincerely think that the vast majority of that is people watching the events in kind of bad faith with the intent to critique because they hate a plastic platform, whatever it may be, and they want to downplay anything on it or whatever. Just like it's weird that there's... I've tried to figure it out, and I used to have some of this in me. Like, Xbox was my favorite platform, and I didn't like when people talked negative about it because I really liked it, and I would find myself drawn into these arguments. And that was about 10 years ago. And I kind of grew out of that, fortunately. But there's a lot of people online don't grow out of that. And I've tried to figure out how much of that is kind of like a sports team effect. You know what I mean? Where people wear their favorite sports colors and the players, and when their team wins, they say, "We did it." You see what I mean? And there's a degree of that. Like, how much is it just like competition for the sake of funness in a weird sports environment, but to such an extent that you feel compelled to create online content, post, manipulate information, zoom in on pictures, tweak things, create false narratives based on bullshit because your favorite platform is this or this, right? And the problem with that is the counter result is the people that claim to love everything and refuse to see any flaws. And then the people that see flaws in everything and refuse to agree that something looks cool, or refuse to compare games on the grounds that maybe they should be compared on. Like, I've seen people compare the animations in Starfield to The Last of Us or Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West. That's stupid. They're very different games. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to play that game and say that, well, it's so much better at this, like, well, The Last of Us doesn't have any flying ships in space. So, I mean, you see what I mean? It's a completely different, pointless conversation. And you could say that, well, it would be nice that a game of that budget and this scope and in 2023 when it's supposed to release would have better animations and that. And I'm not mad at you for saying that if you think so, right? But if you look at all the other systems the game has to offer, it's sure as hell not a don't play, because the animations are not as good as a game that is an extremely cinematic, focused, storytelling, linear experience, right? And that's all noise. It's all noise. It's all bullshit. All that's bullshit. It doesn't matter. I hate that I even feel compelled to argue with those people because they're not having a real discussion. They're not having a good faith conversation. That is not their goal. If you say something that counters something they say, then they'll just say something else. They will never admit, well, maybe you're right about that. Maybe I should have looked at that this way. You know what? You've convinced me, I'll try out the game. Because that's not their intent. You see what I mean? It is not the point of what they are doing. The point of what they are doing is to somehow damage what you like or love or what, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's nonsense. In a world today, it's like war, famine, poverty, people dying in the heat, people freezing to death, like all the crazy shit in this world. Absolutely insane. And people are having these really passionate, stupid arguments over video games. Like, if you don't want to play Starfield, don't play Starfield. You know what I mean? If a cinematic linear experience like The Last of Us is your jam, then play those games. You know, those games exist. Because Starfield exists doesn't mean you can't play the games you like. That sounded like more than one. I don't think it was, though. Personally, I love a sandbox simulation. I love a State of Decay. I love Into the Radius. So when I look at Starfield and I see this big sandbox, and it's like, go ahead, steal the ship, see what happens. You don't do this. Smuggle some stuff, attack that guy. You know what I mean? See what happens, see what the game does. I love that. You know, one of my favorite games ever made was Red Dead Redemption 2. Still is. Ow. Where am I getting shot from? He's way down there in the water. Dang, he shot me from a long way off. Hit me good, too. Like he didn't hit me light. Can't see him. Okay, pal. Can't see him. Sounds like he's in the water. We're running. We're running. That was frustrating. I took damage for no good reason there. Man, he really aggroed from a long way and shot very accurately. Back to hell. It's startlingly beautiful. I love it. Okay. Supposed to get in there and watch. M1. Okay, there's a rift in this building. I've never been in this building. I've been near it. Let's get our rift. What I was trying to say. Red Dead Redemption 2, probably overall my favorite game ever made. Like, if I could play a polished VR version of that, I don't know that I'd ever play anything else. Like, it would satisfy me for an absolutely stupid amount of time, because I love that game. And one of my favorite things about playing that game was to see how far the simulation would go. And I love that about VR, because the game development's focused on different things than flat games would normally be pointed at. So there's this, like, question of, well, how far did they push this or that, right? How far will the simulation go? And I love that. And I loved Red Dead Redemption 2, and I played that game so much. It was one of the few games that I tried to do everything, and then I still spent time in the world, considerable amount of time in the world, after I'd already done everything I could possibly find to do. I just loved that game. So when I look at Starfield, and I don't know if it's going to be that game, but that's what I want. That's what I'm hoping it is. I think there's a rear entrance to this. I think we're going to try to find it. I think there's a rear entrance to this, and that will be safer than trying to come around the front. Because I had no idea that this wall went so damn far. So there's anomalies inside. I can hear that. I think there's an entrance back there by those lights. But this is probably going to be packed. I gotta find this rift. Sounds like it's right inside the wall. Anyway, I'm stoked for Starfield. I'll talk about more games here in a minute, but I gotta focus up. Focus up. Rock and roll. Hello? Jesus Christ! I'm so tired of getting the shit scared out of me. Where'd you go? I don't like it. Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, son of a bitch. You. Okay. Let's do this. I think that was accidentally my intro clip. Oh, I love this game. Stay down. Yeah. That's what happens when you mess with the pest. He will panic at first, but if you don't kill him quickly, he'll shoot you back. Come on, player. Let's go, player. Oh no. I dropped my gun? No? Damn it. Man, he put me to... Quit. You got me already, bro. Damn. Let's try again. I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn. See anything else. There's my grenade. Okay. We're back. Let's get this damn rift. Oh, man, they're hitting hard. No. Wished I'd have brought some meds. Oh, I love this game. Like I'm getting smoked right now, but I love this game. Damn. I pulled the trigger and I wasn't fast enough. We're not done. We're just getting started. Let's try buckshot on these guys. It's more expensive. It's probably better, but... And we're back. Back again. Okay. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Buckshot ain't great. No! Well, that'll attract every mob in the vicinity. Okay. Really? Here we go. How many rounds we got? 0 of 6. Well, here we go. Can't even hear his shots. Oh no. Man, how do you dig these guys out? I think I'm gonna have to leave this in here, to be honest.
No, you're gonna break it. Stop.
See, I can't see in. Yeah, we're getting out of here. I don't want to. We're getting out of here. You know what? You're cool. But you might become kind of a fun run gun. There's an artifact over here. If I could get that, it might make up for some of my losses today. Don't get me wrong, this adventure was a loss. I've spent a fortune on this shotgun and it's less effective than the AK. But as I said before starting this, that's the way I prefer to play. I prefer to buy something and try it in the field. So this is a bit unfortunate. Let's see. I had one more mission. And that was a sample container. It's worth almost 1,000. It's considered M3. It's not at the village. So it must be at the factory. Unfortunately, I don't have enough ammo to go do that. So, I think this run here is going to wrap up as kind of a learning experience. They got me several good deaths. Played with the shotgun some. I do like it. 5 rounds just isn't going to cut it for me. 5 rounds is not going to cut it. Maybe there's an extended magazine I could... If I could find an extended magazine, I'll give it another shot. And maybe I'll carry it on a couple fun runs to kind of learn it better. But when the heat's on, 5 shots ain't enough. Not for me. Like, if you miss with a shot, that's a considerable amount of your ammunition. You know what I mean? What is that, 20% of your magazine if you miss 1 shot? That's a lot. And I could practice with it and get better, but those enemies I was fighting there, they were not forgiving. That was playing against the good players when you get online. You know what I mean? You need to have your ducks in a row. And if you're playing Black Ops 1 and you decide to run the Olympia and they all have real guns and you're fighting in a medium range, you know what I mean? You're gonna get your ass kicked. And that's kind of what just happened to me a little bit. But I'm surprised at kind of the randomness of the damage in this game. Like, sometimes I felt like I could take some pretty good shots and be okay, and sometimes, man, they clip me and I'm down to one health point. So it's all good. It's all good. I still had a good time. Like, we still had fun. I kind of let you down, you kind of let me down, but we had a good time. And you'll go on the shelf, and I'll use you on some artifact runs in the newbie zone. We'll have a good time. Meanwhile, I'm going to have to spruce up the old AK and consider putting a grenade launcher on that son of a bitch. I mean, that's probably my next experiment. But I'm going to have to save some money up before I can go that route. But I think I'm going to put a grenade launcher on the AK and go down that path and see how it works out. But really only have this 1 artifact to sell to show for my efforts. And I don't know. I'll put this AK on the shelf. Or not this AK. I'll put this shotgun on the shelf. And someday maybe we'll give it another ride. But without several more deaths and considerable money, I wasn't getting that artifact out of there. I also think I'm going to start carrying a light. I'm going to start carrying like flare tubes and stuff and shoot into buildings like that to try to see when I'm in there, because they're shooting me out of the darkness. It's dark in there. They're black mobs. You just barely see a muzzle flash and I'm taking shots. So there's some challenges I need to overcome. Kind of got my ass kicked today, but I still had a good time. Looking forward to experimenting with it further. Not so much with this thing, but that's okay. It's still super cool. It just has some shortcomings that, in combination with my lack of ability, got me killed. And some fair shooting on the enemy AI's part, I might add. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed my efforts. Sorry I came up short so badly today. Oh, I forgot to turn in my clearance run. We'll do that real quick. So that'll help a little, but I mean, not much, because I mean, I still went from like 20k to 5 today, so that's not good. That's pretty bad math. I don't care. We won't go into that. I had other comments, but they're probably not funny to everyone. But we're going to spend some time recovering the bank account from this tremendous fail on my part. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully in some way I made your Friday a little better. I'll try to edit this into a way that makes it a little more watchable than just me walking back to my corpse over and over again. Hopefully you got some good weekend plans. Hopefully you're spending your free time with the people you want to spend your free time with. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this tiny channel. And have a nice day.